First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Detroit Lions. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready to break.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, tighten down. There you go.
Now.
On 1st and 10, Fountain. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down, Jacksonville.
Okay, break.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Look, squeeze. Lead grip.
Now a first down carry for Harris. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Ready up.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Watch the run. You're soft, baby.
2nd and 9 now. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be down at the 46. Well, they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
54. Hey, we heavy on the edges.
Hit it.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
First down.
Let's go. 90 Wolf.
The 48 right now. Let's go. Here we go, G. Deuce.
Rock it. Get it.
First down, and they go back to Harris. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
Ready. 18 Gator.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Hey, seam 6.
Come get some. He don't want it. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Fountain. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I always love the opening game of the season, and for the players, always nice to get those firsts out of the way, isn't it? How about here? The first sack of the season. Not just in the first game, but in the opening drive. That's the way to get things kicked off.
Here we go.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Shoot.
Looking to throw. Fountain. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Our first update now comes from Atlanta. The Broncos have taken the early lead. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses.
Ready, ready. 10-2 stop.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Watch the flood.
Throwing on first down. Freeman. And incomplete there, almost picked off. That's one you maybe expect your roaming free safety to come up with. But it's second down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Guys, it's game situation. Let's go.
Let's go.
To throw again. Freeman. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Okay,
now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Fofo's a Mike. Mike's Fofo.
From the gun, Freeman. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Let's go.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
At the 40-yard line.
Set. 30 base.
50 the Mike. 50 the Mike. Hey.
Ready, ready.
They'll run on first down. Trailer. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 8. Read.
Don't say nothing.
Hey, watch 28.
Now.
To throw on 2nd down. Freeman. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well, and he's got it.
Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
You don't want this.
5.
Harris starts the drive on the ground. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I think they're ahead of schedule now after that run. They might be bold with this 2nd down call after that type of a gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Come to our world. We want it. Come to my
Leo.
Check. Check 52.
Now.
Baby, I got you.
Go.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
Recon, 132 fighter. Hustle.
Who do you want?
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Here we go.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9.
Check the outs. Hey, alert 3.
X3, 218, chopper. Hit it.
On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Down.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
All day. I'm coming out.
Gone.
After you. Check safety.
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Fountain. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. Returnable here from the 38. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. On 1st down, trailer. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Come on, D.
Shoot.
They'll try the left side. Trailer. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this 1st quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Tight end left.
Back to throw. Freeman. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Easy work, and it's coming.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Watch the pass.
2nd and 5. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 19. He has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Let's go now. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
That's the way.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. Trailer. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Ready.
Looking to throw on second down. Freeman. And this is caught at the 8. The Lions passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. First and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Ready. 90, Wolf.
Okay, double up, double up, double up, double up.
Now.
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's second and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now second and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
Here we go.
From the 2 now, second and goal.
Check, 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 check.
Leaf River.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
I got you. You're all mine.
Hit it.
Throwing again. Fountain. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
The Jaguars on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is third and 10.
I'm coming.
Get it.
Looking to throw. Fountain. And that will be incomplete as well.
Not only was the call spot on, How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Freeman. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he had been able to haul that one in.
On third down, Freeman. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And taken right on the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10.
Come on, set.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Go, go, go.
Ready, ready.
Now a give, right side. Trailer. And that gets him a little room as he'll take this up over the 10-yard line. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets him into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Let's go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
I'm going to come back to you. I'm going
down.
On 3rd down, Trailer. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 19-yard line.
Ready,
The
set.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Zoom.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. Watch tight. Tight end's right. We got 4. We got 4. Hey, check. Mike.
5.
Back to throw. Freeman. And he's got his man on the out route. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Here we go, D. Here I come.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Ready.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. On 3rd down, trailer. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Got it.
50, Mike, 50.
Shoot.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
You got nothing.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to throw. Freeman. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
Here we go. 8, read.
Bound to lose 1. 2 tights. Hey, 40.
Go.
On first down, trailer. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down. They'll run on first down. Trailer. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready to break.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, we'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 22-yard line.
Okay, break.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted, picked off around the 41. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Over first and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Set. 10 Lobo.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
On first down, Hawkins. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off near the 29. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes our score 17-0. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
You don't know no better.
On first down, Harris. He won't go down. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10.
Shoot.
Here's Harris.
Ready.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Hey, what's the ball?
They run again with Harris. Down to the 25. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Hey, we are.
Hey, high 7.
Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! 48's mic.
Back to throw. Hawkins looking middle, and that's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 13-yard line.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Ready.
Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. He really hasn't been able to get on track running the football, averaging less than 4 yards a carry.
Yeah, I think that they're going to enjoy the film session because all the defenders are filling their proper gaps on just about every play. And you know what they always say for a defensive coach? When I click off this film, I better see 11 jerseys in the picture going after the ball carrier.
Ready.
Now here's another carry for Harris. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking to throw. Hawkins. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down. You bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
And his kick here is good. And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
Okay, ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. The 20. And he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there for Detroit. 64 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Here we go.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll run on first down. Trailer. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trailer. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be a 2nd down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
This quarterback now 4 of 6 since taking over, and he's got a 1st down. They run with Harris. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
70, Indy.
Danny.
To throw on 2nd down. Hawkins. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
60 outlaw.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Hawkins. And that is incomplete.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Ready.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
I got you, punk.
Hey, check Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Let go.
On 4th down, Hawkins. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off around the 27. So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Let's go now. 10 Lobo.
Right here. We got double tight.
Ready.
On 1st down, trailer, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's
Try
go.
to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
On the double.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh?
Yo.
Now.
They'll keep it on the ground. Trailer. And they go backwards here. Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
Ready.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11.
Mike, 44. Oh, here we go. Oh, 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. I'm here all day. 44 is the Mike.
Hey, orbit. Big River.
From the gun, Freeman. Looking left side, and it's complete. 1st down Lions on a pickup of 13. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams, and he'll get a little over 2, maybe a full 3 down to the 32-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Hit it. They're coming.
They'll try the left side. Trailer. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Here we go. Here we go.
SOS, SOS, SOS. SOS, SOS, SOS.
Topper, Topper.
44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
Bravo.
For your son. I'm coming.
Get it.
Operating from the gun, Freeman. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. That's a good chunk of yardage. It's going to be canceled out.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in a game. That's going to count as that because now it doesn't go on the books, but now they have to make that up again, don't they?
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? He'll find his man on the comeback route, complete. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long.
Watch the screen.
Pilot, 64, weak. Buzz, Buzz.
44, 44. Mike, 44. Defense wins championships, baby. 44 is the mic. 44 is Mike. Check, check.
You better be afraid of me.
Hey, exit.
Afraid of me.
Shoot.
From the gun, Freeman. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Interception, baby.
So they get the takeaway, but that's just step 1. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still 3-score game, though, 4th quarter.
91.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Let's get off the field.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Hawkins. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
To throw on 3rd down, Hawkins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Briggs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Ready.
On 4th down, Hawkins. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A Jacksonville first down on a pickup of 17.
Down. down.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Hawkins. He'll rifle this one deep right. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Chark, 45 yards. And the Jaguars get a score closer. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Come on,
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 31-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Williams looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. The Lions on 3rd down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. On 3rd down, trailer, and he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Let's go, boys.
8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Trailer. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now here comes the 3rd of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw. We own them.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Freeman. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. The Lions on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This will be 3rd and 15. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. around the NFL. Fourth quarter right now in Atlanta. Now, the Broncos have added on to that lead. A win would be their first of the young season. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Throwing again. Hawkins. That one complete. He finds Shark. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Ready. 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Let go.
On 1st and 10, Hawkins. Throw left side complete. It's Briggs. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch. Good for 8 yards.
I'm coming after you.
Ready.
2nd and 2. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Well, it's been the air game that's taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit